What's going on, fellas? This is Sir Studmuffin, Leader of Affliction, and as I talked about in my last video, my goal is to make 5 videos a day. So, today is going to be a war recap on our last war. Now, before I start the video, I'm going to give you a quick update on the clan. It looks like people are being shy in chat, but we are 2-0 now, and you can see kind of our members here. I want to give a big shout out though to our old member Alejandro. Let me go ahead and show his base real quick, kind of see how he's doing. He came in the clan as a Town Hall 7 beforehand, has been gone for about a month in some other clans. You know, I'm seeing some decent heroes here. Looks like about a low to mid-level Town Hall 9. I told him to quit upgrading his defenses though. But pretty solid there. He's got level 5 hogs. You know, troops decent. Looking closer though to Town Hall 8 level, but his heroes are excellent. So I told him to go ahead and focus on his heroes and his offense a bit, and just his walls. Although his walls are pretty solid because I know he maxed his Town Hall 9 out all the way. So just wanted to give him a little shout out. And you know, just for old members, if you join the clan, I'll probably do that for each and every one of you. Like I said, there's no pressure whatsoever. It's just kind of my little fun way to kind of update on everyone, to let them know who came back and how they're doing. And I'm sure a lot of you are interested to see that. So you can see Alejandro in the chat. So this last war, we won 24-14. It was honestly a pretty easy war. You know, they didn't really do a whole lot. You can see some Town Hall 9s hitting Town Hall 7s and failing, which is pretty bad. You can see 0-star on our number 1. I mean, their number 1 starred me. Not going to show the base anymore because I'm actually starting to kind of publicize the YouTube a little bit. But you can kind of see how we did. Most of the times for right now, you're just going to see a lot of people kind of leave or get kicked or whatever. That's just part of being in a new clan. The important part though is that we are winning and getting more wins so that we can recruit more. So you've already seen these 2 attacks. Sizz went for a 3-star in this one and failed. I'm not really going to show that. I will start though with my attack on number 4, just to kind of show you guys some of the 3-stars. It's a maxed out Town Hall 9, but it's honestly a pretty easy base. You can see the queen exposed. This is a cleanup attack, so I did know there was a giant bomb there. Very efficient way though to use my giant to get the CC plus a giant bomb. So that's just one of the perks of a cleanup attack. Now you can see my poison spell. I didn't get the skellies quite in time, but I'm trying to bring down the health of the loons and the whiz with my poison spell, kind of give them time. I actually had a CC P.E.K.K.A, so I honestly just used that, just because, to be honest, this is a pretty easy base. And I just kill the queen pretty easily. Now, I only knew where 1 giant bomb is though, so I did not know where that giant bomb was. Now on the bottom here, you're going to notice that I dropped my giant, and he loses to a Springtrap. But the purpose of that was because I only knew where 1 giant bomb is, and I knew the Teslas were in the core. So I didn't know where all the other giant bombs were, so I cleared a little path, or a little area with my giant to know that there are no giant bombs there, and no traps for my hogs, and then drop my hogs just in a 2-finger there. Now, with this way, the hogs did not work with my kill squad at all, which is what you normally want to do. But for the purpose of this base, it was fine because the base is compact enough. There's nothing in the core, and I had plenty of whiz cleanup. Like I said, it's a really easy base. But those are just a couple things, you know, little tricks that you can do depending on bases and whatnot, and completely demolish this base as you would expect. We'll go ahead and fast forward through this real quick. But I've already showed you some of the attacks in this war already. This is just a recap to let you know. These guys are really bad though, I'm not going to lie. And we do have another war. The guys look okay. We do have a little bit of a Town Hall disadvantage, and I'll show you that. So Good Cat attack number 5. I'll show you the base. This is a Goho base. Not sure I really want to show Good Cats. However, I do want to show Liam's. Now, Liam did not really do that great because he did not kill the queen on this base. But I want to show you what he did and how he can improve. And this might help him, but it also might help you. Now, this is a simple Goho attack. So the first thing, obviously, is look at his composition. He has a CC Golem, and you can see it here on the bottom right area. He's able to drop a giant. Now, that's a really easy bait, so that makes things a lot easier. Now, this is a good thing over here on the top left, how he's using barbs and archers to bring that CC as close to where he's entering with his Goho attack, or the Golem part of the attack. Now, pause here. This is not good, because number one, he should have dropped a poison spell on that CC right about where his army camp is right there. So I would have dropped the poison spell about there. Second thing to note here, you never drop your king first. That is a big no-no. There is 0 point to that. He cannot hit anything, especially with a dragon CC. He literally is getting destroyed by the dragon. You always want to drop your golem first in this scenario. Then you want to drop your funnel whiz, which you can see he does here, although I might have extended the funnel a little bit more. And you can see how his king is basically totally ineffective. Now, you're also going to notice here that his queen is dropped next. That's what you want to do, but you want to drop it after the golem and the funnel whiz, because it will kill the CC dragon, which is normally going to be in the CC, and then you wait until you are positive that your Barb King will go right in, and then right about here, you can see right about now, if he was to click, yeah, I would say it looks right about to where his funnel would be correct at. You'd have to check kind of the spacing here, if you can see my arrow with what he cleared, but his Barb King, maybe a little bit earlier, would go straight here to the queen. You can see this straight path, and his AI would cause him to go right to the queen, giving you the queen kill. And that's very important in a Goho attack. And I will make a video regarding the how-tos of a Goho attack, but that is something very important that you want to do in a Goho attack. You always want to do Golem, then Wiz, then Queen, then maybe a few more Wiz, and then when you're positive that that king will go into the queen in some of the areas, especially the CC has kind of been taken care of, that king will easily kill the queen. Now you can see here how much the queen is doing to the hogs, and how basically this attack is neutralized. Now he does lose a lot of hogs here on the bottom right. You know, the attack basically deteriorated here towards the end, but once you don't kill the queen, it's pretty much over. Now I didn't necessarily expect him though to 3-star this base, because fairly high heroes. Also, it's level 4 hogs versus around, you know, mid-level Town Hall 9 with Expo. Just not going to happen unless it's perfect attack with perfect heals. And when you don't kill the queen especially, not going to happen at all. Let's go ahead and give a quick, yeah, so little quick, you know, shout-outs from the clan to YouTube, just kind of saying hi. Just fun there. But Liam did get his second attack on number 6. Now, this also is a base with Expos. It's a pretty weak Town Hall 9, but here is something that you always want to be looking for when you're scouting a base. And that's why I want to show this. He has no queen on the base. Now, even though there are Expos on the base, I just want to show you how much not having a queen does. Now, obviously, a lot of the guys, as I've said, are going to be fairly weak in terms of the enemy clans right now. Some of our attackers aren't exactly amazing. And this is a second attack, and I told him not to drop the king first. He did drop the golem at least. You know, it's like, where is his queen? And he had enough whiz, though, to kill the dragon. and that was fine there. And his king still wasn't that useful. There wasn't a queen though, so it wasn't as big of a deal. But you can already see kind of an Asian wall drop. You can see fairly, average spells, in all honesty. The spells did not cover all of the base. He kind of focused on the bottom left part of the base, which I don't really like. But there were no giant bombs in the base. And then, as I said in the last video with Sizz, and of course Liam does the same thing, the ultimate disrespect with the poison spell on the Town Hall. But this attack is pretty much over now. We're also going to show some of the lower attacks actually this war, because as I said in my last video, we got fairly overmatched. And I just want to, for the end of this video, we'll just show this next war real quick. Just show you kind of the bases we're up against in case I don't show them. This is a fairly decent Town Hall 10. Inferno Towers level 2, looks like multi-IT. So remember what I was talking about in my last video. Definitely a base you want a 2-star with. I'm looking at honestly a go wipe here. Just get the 2-star. Don't worry about trying to 3-star it. This is going to be my base. These are single Inferno Towers right here. So this is going to be a go wee wee attack with some giants added in. Probably a top entry. I haven't made my plan yet, but all of this area kind of right here, if you can see my cursor. Large path for my golems and my giants kind of work with. Now these single Inferno Towers are kind of going to be a pain in the ass, to be honest, but it won't be that big of a deal with a large mass of witches and some giants and whatnot. Now CC kill or CC bait looks like honestly a 1 hog drop. I don't see any. Yeah, I can't really drop in 2 loons here on this air defense. So, like I said, I'm not really looking to 3-star it, but just something to look at there. And then we actually, thank God, only have Town Hall 9. This is a 5 Town Hall 9, 2 Town Hall 8, 3 Town Hall 7 war for us. So, it's not as overmatched in terms of Town Halls, which is nice. Hopefully these guys are better attackers as well. You can see a pretty easy CC bait there. Looking at this base, I'd probably do a Govalo. You can see this base, exposed queen, easy shattered Goho. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Easy shattered Goho from the bottom, honestly. Guessing kind of giant bombs right here and right here. Teslas, probably quad Teslas in the core. Giant bomb up here and here, if I had to guess. So that's a pretty easy base as well. This base, looking like all outer giant bombs. Easy hog. Queen easy to get to. So, for the base, it looks like a decent level heroes, but it's such a shitty design that it's going to be an easy regular hog. This base is a Goho as well. Looking at probably giant bombs kind of in these corner areas, maybe some Teslas, maybe some outer giant bombs. Hard to tell. I'd guess some giant bombs here, maybe in the core, and Teslas in the core. Giant bomb up here, though, if I had to guess. Easy access to the queen. Fairly easy CC bait. So we're a little overmatched because they have that Town Hall 9 advantage. So they have 2 Town Hall 10s, 4 Town Hall 9s. Here's a Town Hall 8. And they have another Town Hall 8. So they're up a Town Hall 8 as well. Well, no, they have tied Town Hall 8s. Actually, nope, here we go. Here is up a Town Hall 8 against us. And a Town Hall 7. So, a little bit of an overmatched war, but not terrible. It's expected at Town Halls, at 10v10 wars, not Town Hall. 10v10 wars, and honestly, most of the enemy attackers just aren't that great, which is kind of nice for Town Hall 9 heavy wars. So, that about wraps this video up. Hopefully, it wasn't too long, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Sir Studmuffin, Leader of Affliction, and I'm out. Peace.